Global War 36 enthusiast here with Operation 43rd Wessex, turn 1.2 CCP. It is July 1936. CCP has 2 IPP to spend. They will purchase nothing and save their 2 IPP. Combat movement from Shenxi, 2 mountain infantry and 1 cavalry will move into Szechuan. I'm going to PBE this battle since it's 6 pips versus 6 pips. I'm just going to PBE the first round and then we'll roll out the rest of the rounds. So let's see what PBE generated. So basically on the first round, nothing happens. The cavalry and 2 mountain infantry roll a 7, an 11, and a 6, and the defending militia misses with a 10, and the defending infantry misses with a 12. All right, let's go over here and roll this out. That's pretty good. All right, so I've got 3 shots at 2. 2 mountains and a cavalry. Miss, and he's got 1 shot at 2 with the militia. Hit, and 1 shot at 4 with the defending infantry. Miss. I think I have to retreat. It's looking grim. Okay, so I think I'll lose the cavalry and retreat with the 2 mountain infantry. Off to a bad start. All right. Next, we will try to spread influence to the Hopei Beiping warlord. I'll spend 1 IPP, so that'll leave me with 1 in the bank. And then I will have a 1 or a 2. And I'm going to PBE that spreading influence roll. I need a 1 or a 2. Let's see what PBE generates. 11. Ooh, it almost backfired. Oh my gosh, if I had rolled a 12, it would have backfired. Okay, then I try to do my recruitment roll. I need to roll a 1. Let's see what PBE generates for recruitment. I rolled a 3. Okay, so I collect income. I collect 2 IPP. I end the turn with 3 in the bank with CCP. Now let's start USSR's turn. USSR has 1 tech roll from rapid industrialization. I will try for improved factories at a 7 or higher. Again, I'm going to PBE that roll, so 7 or higher. PBE generates a 3. Okay, so I did not succeed there. Purchases. Haven't thought out my purchases. I do have a free destroyer and a sub. Do I want to do anything? No, I don't think I'm going to do anything at all. Okay, I'm just going to save my 4 IPP. Let's do some combat movement. Just for fun, we'll have that torpedo boat destroyer go on escort duty. We will have 1 attack over here. From Madrid, I'm going to have the fighter and medium bomber fly to Western Andalusia. They're going to land in Catalonia. And from Eastern Andalusia, I'm going to have the 1 infantry walk over. Let's roll this one out. Okay. I'm going to do the fighter at 6. Miss, and the medium bomber at 7. Hit. And then he has 1 shot at 2 with his militia. Miss. So I do take that. Let me get a rondelle. And then I said I'd land these. I'm gonna land these guys in Catalonia. All right, non-combat movement. Way up here from C-Zone P7, I'm gonna have the submarine and torpedo boat destroyer. We'll move up 3 spaces up to P3. So 1 to P8, 2 to P9, 3 to P3. From Primorsky Krai, 1 infantry will move to Amur. From Yakutsk, 1 infantry will move down to Amur. From Chita, 1 militia and 1 motorized infantry will move over to Amur. From Moscow and Orel-Kursk, I'm going to have... I'll have 1 fighter from Moscow and 1 fighter from Orel-Kursk will strategic rail move over to Amur. I'll put that on camera for you. From Novosibirsk, 1 infantry will move to Tobolsk, I guess that is. From Novosibirsk, 1 cavalry will move to Buryatia. From central Kazakhstan, 1 motorized will move to Stalingrad. From Turkmenistan, 1 infantry will move to western Kazakhstan. From western Kazakhstan, 1 infantry will move to Kalmytskaya. From Gorky, 1 infantry will move to Moscow. From Saratov, 1 infantry will move to Tula-Lepsk. From Stalingrad, 1 infantry will move to Tula-Lepsk. From Stalingrad, 1 motorized infantry will move to Orel-Kursk. From North Caucasia, 1 infantry will move to Transcaucasia. From North Caucasia, 1 cavalry will move to Orel-Kursk. Oops. From northern Russia, 1 infantry will move to Karelia. From Moscow, 1 tactical bomber and 1 air transport will fly to Leningrad. From Donetsk-Kuban, I don't know if that's on camera, it's a little bit off camera, but that seaplane is going to fly up to Leningrad. From Western Russia, 1 infantry will move to Karelia. From Western Russia, 1 cavalry will move to Orel-Kursk. From Smolensk, 1 infantry will move to Western Russia. From Smolensk, 1 light armor will move to Southern Belorussia. From Eastern Ukraine, 1 infantry will move, 1 infantry and 1 motorized infantry will move to Orel-Kursk. From C-Zone M11, 1 heavy cruiser and 1 light cruiser will move, 1 heavy cruiser and 1 destroyer will move to C-Zone M2. 1, 2 to M7, 3 to M4, 4 to M2. From C-Zone M11, 1 coastal sub will move to C-Zone M10. From Kyiv, 1 light armor will move to Orel-Kursk. From Kyiv, 1 infantry will move to Eastern Ukraine. From Western Ukraine, 1 infantry will move to Southern Ukraine. From, from Basque Country, 1 infantry will move to Madrid. From Catalonia, 1 infantry will move to Madrid. From Eastern Andalusia, 1 cavalry will move to Madrid. From C-Zone M1, 1 heavy cruiser and 1 destroyer will move to C-Zone A44. From C-Zone M1, 1 coastal submarine will move to C-Zone M2. Placement of units, 1 submarine and 1 destroyer will be placed in C-Zone A14. Okay, let's do our Mongolian recruitment. I need a 4 or lower. I'm going to first do Spanish recruitment. I need a 8 or lower, and then Mongolia 4 or lower. PBE generated an 8 for the Spanish Republicans, and the 1 that I was hoping for, I got with the Mongolians. So I do succeed with both of them. Let's put a militia in Basque Country and a militia in Western Andalusia. Or should I put it in Madrid? No, I'm going to put it in Madrid. So 1 in Basque, 1 in Madrid. Okay. And then over here, I will get an infantry in Karulin. Okay, let's do disposition of forces. In C-Zone P3, submarine, torpedo boat, destroyer. In Amur, 1 militia, 3 infantry, 1 motorized infantry, 2 fighters. In Buryatia, 1 cavalry. In Central Mongolia, 1 cavalry. In Karelin, 1 militia, 1 infantry. In Tobolsk, 1 infantry. Western Kazakhstan, 1 infantry. M12, 1 torpedo boat destroyer on escort duty. Transcaucasia, 2 infantry. Kalmytskaya, 1 infantry. Stalingrad, 1 motorized infantry. Crimea, 1 infantry. Southern Ukraine, 2 infantry. Eastern Ukraine, 1 infantry. Orel Kursk, 2 infantry, 2 cavalry, 1 light armor, 3 motorized infantry. Tula-Pesk, 2 infantry. Moscow, 2 infantry. Southern Belarusia, 1 infantry, 1 light armor. Western Russia, 1 infantry. Karelia, 3 infantry. Leningrad, 1 militia, 1 fighter, 1 tactical bomber, 1 air transport. C-Zone M10, 1 coastal submarine. C-Zone M2, 1 heavy cruiser, 1 destroyer. C-Zone A14, 1 heavy cruiser, no, I'm sorry, that's a light cruiser, I believe. 1 light cruiser, 1 destroyer, 3 submarines. There's actually 2 destroyers. So 1 light cruiser, 2 destroyers, 3 submarines. In C-Zone A44, I already talked about I think I talked about the heavy cruiser destroyer here. And did I mention the Spanish Republican coastal sub here? Okay, Western Andalusian infantry, Basque Country, a militia, Catalonia, a fighter, and a medium bomber. Do I feel good about that? Well, it's too late because I already did my recruitment roll. So, okay, that is what it is. Madrid, 1 militia, 4 infantry, 1 cavalry. Next up is Hambone with turn 1.4, Japan.